Hey, Kent Brindley here. Vintage action figure nerd. Action figure and animation. And my top 11 favorite Masters of the Universe hero characters not named He-Man nor Adam, nor to go over to the Princess Power side, Adora nor She-Ra. Mattel originally made this toy line. It was called Masters of the Universe. Filmation came along and decided to give it a titular character. Mattel established who Masters of the Universe was centered around. Filmation was just more honest about it. But I have picked my top 11 heroic characters, not He-Man, nor Adam, nor She-Ra, nor Adora, nor... Put more on that in a minute. 11 seems like an odd number, and it is an odd number in that it's not an even number. There was a number one pick that I could not just leave off. Apparently a number 11 pick that I couldn't ignore either. Or anyone in between. Here we go. Number 11. Lizard Man. He appeared twice in Season 1 of Masters of the Universe. He appeared in the She-Demon of Phantos and the Song of Solace. I just thought he was a really interesting looking character and had some interesting abilities, and then was never seen again. He did turn into the Mattel model for the vintage Whiplash, but that's neither here nor there. Lizard Man never officially got a figure, nor was never seen beyond those two episodes. Allegedly, he appeared once in Season 3, but was miscolored, and it was Season 2, and but he was miscolored, and it was a throwaway appearance. Okay. Number 10. Who we got over here? Number 10. Alright. We're crossing over to Etheria. Princess Glimmer. She-Ra. Very, very briefly, Princess Glimmer was the face of the Great Rebellion, whilst Queen Angela was still captured by the Harpies, and Adora still didn't know of her legacy yet. Wait a minute. Oh, there she is. Yeah, perfect. Anyway. And she was a pretty strong leader throughout the Secret of the Sword franchise. And then Adora learned of her destiny, defected to the Great Rebellion, and Princess Glimmer turned into a hot-headed, boy-crazy princess. With an unbridled rivalry with Adora over leadership that came and went in certain episodes, and with good cause. I mean, she had been the leader of the rebellion for a while. So it was the episodes where she seemed like she had a rivalry with Adora that made Glimmer almost likable again. Number 9. Who should get the number 9 spot? Number 9. Cyclone. I loved Cyclone's action figure. I wish Filmation had used him more often. And along came Masters of the Universe 200X, Mike Young Productions Masters of the Universe, to remedy that. To make Cyclone a recurring character with an actual story behind him that people cared about. Not just a couple of throwaway appearances in season 2 that lasted approximately 45 seconds between the two of them. But I loved Cyclone's vintage action figure, the heroic fist-flinging tornado. You'd spin the little wheel on that the classics version doesn't have, but you get but you get the point. He would whirl around. That was number 9. Moving right along. Number 8. Numbering is hard. Number 8. Mech and Neck. Another vintage action figure that I loved his figure, and I honestly liked his character in the Filmation series. Again, it was one of those issues where Filmation could have used him a lot more often, but they just didn't. Again, along came Mike Young Productions and remedied that situation. There was something about the figures that had just the extra action feature that really had my attention. Yeah, this is the classics figure. I'm not going to do it. You know what he does. His name's Mech and Neck. You do the math. And the thing about the classics figures is they came with the attachable accessories, but especially in the case of Mech and Neck, it requires you to literally pull the figure's head off and put the neck attachment in and put the head back and vice versa to put them back together, and could just damage the figure eventually. I won't do it. That was number 8. Number 8. That was number 8. Yeah, okay. Number 7. Number 7. My girl, my beauty, my Frosta. Frosta, the Ice Empress of the Kingdom of Snows, whose heart was set on someone else. Alright. What is there to say about Frosta? Again, this time we're talking about the She-Ra series. Could have used her a lot more. She appeared sporadically earlier on and then finally got her spotlight episode in Black Snow, which is one of my favorite episodes of She-Ra. And then she got the episode that everyone remembers her for in Sweet Bee's home. Yeah. Yeah, it was some funny stuff. That was number 7. And everything from her voice to her powers to her look, I just got me every time. Yep. Number 6, moving on. Lizard Man was 11, Glimmer was 10, Cyclone was 9, Mech and Neck 8, Frost was, yeah, number 6. RamMan. Who could forget a heroic human battering ram? I mean, who then came the closest to figuring out Adam's secret identity and, He-Man's secret identity, whatever. One way or the other, I was correct in what I said. And actually pointed out in season 2 that people thought that he was stupid. And acknowledged how very slow he was. And clumsy. I loved RamMan's character in Filmation. And then, of course, Mattel made the action figure who absolutely had to have the logical action feature. Let's be honest. I kind of wish classics would have come along and made a Filmation colored RamMan, but those are the breaks. Super 7 lost the license again, and this time it looks like it's permanent. Before we could get an accurate RamMan or Cringer or Garn or even a Filmation colored Cyclone. About 5 villains I could mention that I really wanted, but this isn't about the villains. Alright. That was RamMan number 6. Number 6, yes. Number 5. Duncan. Yes. Duncan, the Man-at-Arms. Eternia's inventor. Inventor and weapons man. Foster father to Captain Tila. Mentor to Prince Adam, and honestly more of a father figure to Prince Adam than King Randor ever was. He was Prince Adam's wise counsel and honestly gave Adam a lot more credit than his own father ever did, because he was an important enough character to be in on the secret. Where Man-at-Arms' character kind of fell flat was how often he screamed at Orko. That got a little old pretty quickly because, we're literally dealing with magic and science trying to coexist in the same universe, in the same room, let alone the same universe. And no, he did not approve of magic in his laboratory. But he had some good appearances in Filmation, and the one thing about Man-at-Arms is I wish that they had kind of made him a stronger fighter, stronger character, without relying on his technology for everything. But he did tend to get captured a lot. Alright, number 4. Here we go. Speaking of Captain Tila. Captain Tila. The captain of the Royal Guard, Prince Adam's bodyguard, and He-Man's paramour. When it came to Prince Adam, Tila and King Randor were pretty much in agreement about letting him know just how useless they thought he was every single chance they got. And, but yeah, she still protected Adam. She still fought alongside He-Man any chance she got against Skeletor. And there were times when, or 1 or 2 times over 130 episodes, that she finally said something decent to Adam's face. Well, that being said, we're talking Masters of the Universe, and these are my favorite characters not named He-Man. I have my own reservations about Masters of the Universe Revelations, but honestly, if they were going to center Masters of the Universe Revelations around anyone and not just make it a retread of the Filmation series by centering it around the most powerful man in the universe, they couldn't have picked a better character than Tila to center Masters of the Universe Revelations around. I mean, who were they going to pick? Orko? Randor? Let's be serious. Number 3. The Sorceress of Grace. Oh, here. Yeah, you get to see her too. Okay. Okay. Alright, Anywho. Sorceress was Tila's birth mother, and Zoar the Falcon, and He-Man's real mentor, and guide, and guardian. I mean, who better for the number 3 spot of favorite characters? My only problem is I could have rated her higher. Number 2. Okay, I promised that I was picking my favorite heroes of Eternia and Etheria, of course. Not named He-Man, nor Adam, nor Adora, nor She-Ra. I promised. I'm keeping my word. Number 2, favorite hero. Not technically named He-Man. I mean, this guy. Battle Cat was awesome. Oh, here, perfect. Can't really see his face from inside the box, but perfect. Yeah. Battle Cat was just an amazing character and well suitable for a number 2 spot of favorite heroic warriors, aside from the obvious. But wait, who could possibly be number 1 for my favorite heroic characters? Who could it be? We're taking a walk. We're walking. Because I am not carrying this thing all the way over to that table and possibly damaging him. You know who we mean. Number 1. Straight out of Dark Smoke. The oldest and the wisest of the dragons of Dark Smoke. Granamere. Yes. My favorite heroic character technically not named He-Man nor Adam. Okay. Yeah. Obviously, there was plenty of room for honorable mentions, and we're talking and across the universes of Eternia and Etheria. We're talking Raz, we're talking Cowl, we're talking Orko, we're talking Bo. We're plenty of room for honorable mentions. But that was my top 11 heroic warriors. Thanks for joining me on this trip. I'm Kent Brindley. I'll see you soon. Good journey, and you have the power.